Hello friends. Uh, from today, I'll be starting one uh, new series that is C programming, and I'll be touching on the basics, and I will be explaining you that how to write effective programs, C programs. So let us start. So why this particular series I have started is because I have I've come across students who in their first year of graduation struggle to program uh, as well as they find it difficult to manage this particular course. So why they struggle? They struggle because they find it difficult to to comprehend that how to use that particular information or how to use a logic in a program. So when it comes to programming, any programming language, so there is programming and language. Two terms. Programming means set of instructions which you give to anybody. Here in this case, it is your system computer, and the language is basically the syntax in which you are supplying these instructions. So the more precise and accurate the instructions will be, the more effective the program will become. So for example, if I want to add two numbers, so the first thing which is required is those two numbers. And if I'm not having numbers, then what I will be adding then? So therefore, if I want to add two numbers, then I should know these two numbers, that is 5 and 2. Then again I'll think what I have to do, I have to add them, and then I have to get the result. So in this particular thing, the procedure will be getting the numbers, then adding them, and then the last one is to display the result. So if you follow this particular, then you must be assured that you will be getting the output. So programming is that simple. You should be very much clear that what is required and what has to be done. So if you look any program which is written in any of the language, you will be having certain blocks. Blocks in a sense, this is not exactly there, but this is just for understanding purpose. So three main things which normally you do. The first thing is you call some packages, libraries, which are already having some information, some functions in it, which will make your life easier. So in C, we call them as header file. Then, then there, if required, then user can or the programmer can build some functions, user-defined functions. You needn't have to worry about these at this point. We'll be looking at later. And then comes the main function, which is the entry point of your program. So the first thing first is the header file, then comes the user-defined function, and then the main function. User-defined function if it is required. So in the main function, all of your code will be written. You know, in mathematics, we write y is a function of x. Here x is the input variable or the argument which when passed to the function will return y. So here also whenever you write any function, for example main function, you will be writing this parentheses. Right now in this parentheses we are not keeping anything, but if required we will be doing it. Then you should specify the block of the function. That means all the instructions which are there in your program should be bundled together using these flower brackets or these curly braces. And as this is a function, so this must be returning something. If it is returning, then the data type the function is returning should also be displayed. So here I should define that what type of data this function is returning. So let's say it is returning some integer type. I'll be explaining you about the data type in the later videos. Then once you say that it is returning some integer, then this should have a return statement. And here, let's say I'm writing 0. This is normal convention. So this 0 will be displayed on your console, on your terminal once the program is successful. It ran successfully. It doesn't mean that you should write 0. You can write any integer number. Let's say 20. This 20 will be displayed then. And this semicolon is telling you that this is the end of this statement, this line. So in C, every line is terminated by this semicolon. That's it. It's so simple. So in the next video, what I'll do is I'll first tell you about the data type, the input output functions, and then we will be in a position to write our first program. So in this video, till this point only, thank you very much for watching it.